The New York Comedy Festival is almost here. The largest and longest running annual comedy festival in the U.S. will reach a major milestone this year, 20-year anniversary. So from Friday, November 8th to Sunday, November 17th, NYCF will celebrate 20 years of laughter with more than 200 comedians performing at 100 shows at venues throughout the 5 boroughs. And with me is Caroline Hirsch, the founder of Caroline's Comedy,
Hi,
founder and producer of the festival. So great to have you back here.
Thank you.
20 years.
20 years. So, you know, it's the old saying, you know, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And 20 years of the festival, we're really proud of it.
You've done
it.
And
we're proud of New Yorkers for coming out and supporting us.
Sure. And it hasn't been an easy 20 years. We've been through a lot in New York over the last 20
I know.
years.
And, you know, I look outside here and I know this area so well and what we've been through and the city and our problems right now. So, but we'll get through it and everybody needs a laugh.
So how have you seen things change from when this was first? I guess it was 2004. So how have you seen things
There are so
change?
many more comedians that are doing comedy today than there was when I first started in the business over 40 years ago.
Okay.
So I would say it is like 10 times as many young comedians. Yeah. That has to do with, you know, cable's, the shows on cable like Comedy Central and the Hot Channel. I mean, that opened up a whole bunch of TV shows that young people were watching then, like a Daily Show, and wanted to be like Jon Stewart. Yeah. So there's, you know, 2 other generations coming up since I first started my club that's doing comedy.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Are there more opportunities for them online or whatever?
Well, online has really created a lot of demand for a lot of people. But the true part of being good is that you must be good a lot of times, not just one video going out. You really need to hone your stand-up and get out there if that's what you want to do. I mean, other people produce short, funny videos. I mean, comedy comes in a lot of different forms today. Yeah. So online has certainly helped get the word out about certain comedians and build their brand as the streaming companies have done too.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, years ago, it used to be when somebody had their HBO special, that was a big deal, and that kind of made them, or their spot on Johnny Carson on the couch, that made them. But now we have so many more outlets that comedians can get their brand out for.
It's good and bad, I guess. They get more opportunity, but maybe it's diluted a little bit too.
Yeah, as we say, you have more hacks doing it.
Yeah. So the last time we talked was like, I think just coming out of the pandemic. I guess we're technically still in it. And we talked about how we needed a laugh. The world needed a laugh. I still feel like we need a laugh. There's the election and a lot of tension happening.
Yeah, it never goes away, does it?
No.
You know, for I don't know how many years people have said that to me. Go, you know, we need comedy now more than ever. You know, we love what you do because we need it now more than ever. And that will never, I don't think that'll ever go away.
Yeah.
And as comedy has gotten so popular and so mainstream with a lot of people that, I mean, they appreciate it. They know that humor and laughter is good for the soul.
Sure.
I mean, they know that it kind of reduces stress.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the election coming up, and, you know, after the election, we have Bill Maher here. So we're looking for like a lot of, that'll be a great show.
Could be very timely, depending on how this all unfolds, which nobody knows. Okay, so Bill Maher, who else can we expect?
Well, we had Judd Apatow is here. We have Zarna Garg. We have Dan Soder, Joe List. I mean, you can find, we have, you know, close to over 200 comedians performing for 10 days here. The festival starts on November 7th, and actually it starts with a tribute to Joan Rivers.
I wanted to ask you about that. Yes, so tell me about that.
So that starts on November 7th at the Apollo Theater. Melissa Rivers, her daughter, decided to put this together. It's 10 years since Joan passed. And Joan was such a idol.
Sure.
She was
really
an idol. Groundbreaking idol. One of the funniest women around and opened up the doors for lots of women. So we're really excited about this. And it's a charity benefit for God's Love We Deliver. And Joan was very, very active in that charity.
Yeah.
And then we have our other big fundraiser, which is Stand Up for Heroes. Okay. And that's November 11th, Veterans Day. And that will be at David Geffen Hall. And since we started this charity event with the Bob Woodruff Foundation, we have raised over $100 million.
Wow.
In the 18 years that we've been doing it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
Now, for people who can't come to New York, can they watch this online anywhere?
Well, unfortunately, we're not online anywhere. I mean, that gets to be very problematic with people owning their content.
Copyright
and
and
not,
things, okay.
Stuff like that. The IP, needs to go out in a certain way. Where comedians are compensated well for it.
Yeah. Okay, so finally, where can somebody go to buy tickets, to learn about it, see where the shows are?
Well, go to newyorkcomedyfestival.com and you will see hundreds of shows that are listed on the site. So we have something for everyone.
That's a good place to start. And we'd love to have them here in New York.
I know, New York.
Holiday
in the
shopping,
best,
see some comedy.
they're at the best, New York has the best venues in the world.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Carnegie Hall, Town Hall,
Yeah.
And we're also doing a lot of the shows at the Hard Rock Hotel on 48th Street.
Nice, interesting. Caroline, thank you so much. Thanks for bringing comedy to the masses and for all you're doing for charity as well.